Hello everyone, welcome back, Severed is here. And before anything and everything, you might ask yourself, hey, Severed, what's happened with the thumbnail? Didn't you show us a little beautiful thumbnail of Izuku smiling into the camera with the words pure as blood on the screen? What's happened into that thumbnail? Why did you put this weird looking mask with the, red lines all over and things like that? Well, first of all, if you know who's that person in the thumbnail, I give you a plus. If you don't, then I give you a minus. Alright, I just need to tell you one thing. Did you really thought that I'm gonna make him a fucking hero? I'm already having Izuku as an earthbender and I'm making him a hero. I'm not gonna deal with two heroes on my channel, this is too much for me. And like Venom once said, this world doesn't need more heroes, but instead it needs more villains. Maybe he said it, maybe not, I don't care. But anyway, Izuku Waterbender, part 1. Let's get right to it. As well, we start with Izuku. When he born differently. He born with a blue hair and such an oceany eyes, blue as ocean, as when Inko looking at him, she were happy, even if he didn't have a white hair like his father or his mother, Inko. She were happy to see his beautiful eyes. Of course, Hisashi leaving her for seeing how Izuku, thinking that Inko just cheated on him. In the end, she just got Izuku with her to take care of him. In the end, Izuku was when he were a little kid in the kindergarten. A lot of kids were, being his friend because they saw him such a kind of beautiful kid, to be honest with you. I mean, everyone looking at his eyes, they see like the ocean, not a normal eyes. As Izuku was having a lots of friends when he was a kid. He was the upper dog, not like Bakugo when he was a kid. Bakugo was actually one of Izuku goons, but that's all changed when Izuku finally found out that he doesn't have a quirk. When that happened, Bakugo being starting to bullying him every now and then, every day, every fucking minute. And, but even then, when he got into the middle school, some girls start to go into Izuku asking him for going out because he's still kinda cute. Don't get me wrong, I mean, he's still being bullied a lot. But some girls, doesn't mind being quirkless. And now we continue in the last day of middle school. As Izuku right now in the middle, sitting on his desk, and the teacher coming in saying, "Well, student, I was about to gonna give you every one of you this one of these papers that have some careers that you might wanna get in, but why would I do that when I already know that all of you wanna be heroes?" As he threw the papers in the air, and after that, he said, "Well, I see that Katsuki Bakugo want to be a hero, huh?" As Bakugo jumped on his desk and said, "Teach, don't put me with these losers here. They were gonna be such a lucky bastards if they even become a sidekick of a D-lister. I am the real deal here." As the teacher said, "Yes, Bakugo, you quite have a powerful quirk and you gonna go to UA, I believe." I see that Izuku Midori also want to go to UA. As Bakugo looking at Izuku and said, "You mean Deku? This weakling that he doesn't even have a quirk?" As he go and blow Izuku desk as Izuku fall on the ground and said, "Bakugo, what are you doing?" "Shut up, Deku, you're not gonna go into UA, right?" No, of course I'm gonna go. Why would I not go? At least I want to try my chances." "What kind of chances? You are a worthless piece of shit that doesn't even know how to do anything right. So why are you even gonna try to become a hero in the first place?" As the teacher said, "Alright, Bakugo, stop this and get back into your desk. Now." Whatever." And after that, Baku just go into his desk and the day of the school ended as When Nitz and Baku come closer into Izuku and said, "Hey, Deku, you're not gonna go into UA, understand? If I saw you in UA entrance exams, I'm gonna fucking beat you. Understand this?" "No, Bakugo, I'm gonna go into the entrance exam and you don't have anything on me. You can't stop me from doing this." "Oh, really?" As he just take his notebook and said, "Yeah, I can make you stop going into UA, and I'm gonna do that by my own way." As he just blow up Izuku's notebook and throw him out of the window, as Izuku said, "Why did you do that? I was working on it for a fucking 1 year, and you just..." "I don't fucking care about your notebooks. Now, if I saw you in UA, your faces will gonna blow up next." As Baku just leave Izuku, and Izuku just taking his back and get down, and taking what's left of his notebook as he's fucking stupid Bakugo. I just, why isn't he treating me equally? I mean, the teachers always maybe stopping him sometime but they never actually cared. Just because he's different, just because he more stronger than me. Whatever. As Izuku just taking his notebook and start walking into the forest to calm himself down, as he having that secret place of him, which is a waterfall that he always go into and throwing rocks just to have fun. As Izuku sit down in front of the water and just feeling the water hitting his face, as he said, "This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I feel like sometimes it's really weird, but I feel like I am and the water is one thing." And after that, Izuku immediately being hit by a water in his face, as Izuku, opened his eyes and said, What the? Where is that?" As he looking left and right and he doesn't see anything, as Izuku said, "Must be my imagination." After that, Izuku just sitting down back and just enjoying the water, but he immediately being shot by another pressure of water throwing him on a tree, as Izuku said, "What the hell? What's happening here?" And after that, Izuku seeing a weird man looking at him saying, "Sorry, but I can't let someone like you find my hideout that easily." As after that, the man just moving his left hand, taking some water out of the pool and immediately throw it at Izuku after turning it into an ice. Izuku just moving his head into the left and the ice spear just pierced through this tree and Izuku starts shaking in fear and running away. As the man just walking calmly after Izuku throwing some spears of ice saying, "Sorry you kid, but I'm not gonna let you leave. Not in this easy way." And Izuku said, "Please leave me, I just was enjoying the water." "So you also love water? I wouldn't blame you. It's quite nice to stay here, but I'll have to end your life now." As he just making a wall of ice in front of Izuku. Izuku said, "Damn, I'm stuck." As he tried moving left and right, but he just made another walls of water, ice around of him. As Izuku seeing in front of him, this man that wearing such a weird mask and a black hoodie jacket, as the man having, some water running around of him saying, "Alright, just stay still, it won't hurt. I'll make sure that it doesn't hurt." And after that, Izuku start crying, saying, "Please, please just leave me." But the man throwing his water and Izuku trying to suffocate him, but when he throw his water, it just stopped in his way, as the man said, "What?" And immediately Izuku opened his eyes. He see the water in front of him. He said, "What?" And immediately the water just turned into ice as Izuku just pushing his hand forward, throwing the ice on the man. The man just moving his body into the left a little bit, dodging the attack as he said, "Kid, are you a waterbender?" As Izuku said, a waterbender? What are you talking about?" As Izuku starts running away, but the man starts, making another wall of ice behind of him and said, "Are you a waterbender? From which family are you coming from?" I am, kid, don't lie to me. My name is Izuku Midori. I really don't want any problem. Just leave me. As the man said, I never heard of that name. Well, kid, can you show me your waterbender's power? Water? What? Bender? What? I really don't understand what you're talking about. And I doesn't even know what did I do. Hmm. So, let me guess. Has the man just taken another, but water out of a little bottle in his pockets and immediately throw it at Izuku? Izuku immediately just putting his hand in front of him, stopping the water mid-air, as the guy said, just like I expected. Another waterbender, maybe the last one even. As Izuku said, did I finally activated my quirk? As the man said, this is no quirk, kid, this is something better. You're such a lucky kid. There is no much benders in this world. There are so little left. I doesn't even know if I am the last one. Maybe we are, both of us are the last ones here. As Izuku said, why are you trying to attack me? Well, because you found out about my hideout. I think this is enough reason for me, right? As Izuku said, no, this is not. And after that, the man said, well, can you come with me? I know exactly what's happening with you. Come with me and I can teach you. As Izuku said, teach me on what? On water bending, of course, kid. What else am I gonna teach you about? Come on. As Izuku starts walking after the man. As after that, the man just taken Izuku back into the same, waterfall. As Izuku said, what's wrong with this waterfall? As the man said, I told you this is my hideout. As he just putting his hands in front of his face and moved them into the side, opening the waterfall, creating like an entrance. As Izuku said, whoa, secret entrance? Are you were always... Yes, I'm living here. It's quite a nice place to live in, if I would say so of myself. As Izuku and the man just get inside, as Izuku, just looking around, seeing some weird things, some technology, some gloves on the wall, and things like that. As Izuku said, wow, what's this place? And I'm sorry, but I didn't ask you about your name. As the man doesn't look at Izuku only seeing his back, as the man said, well, I think I didn't introduce myself properly. As the man spun around while his hands still behind his back and said, my name is Amon, and I am the last waterbender, at least before I see you. Now, kid, can I know when did you finally develop your waterbending power? I really don't know what bending is meaning, but I just never is this is the first time, as Amon said. Great. Great indeed. Such a fascinating. Your survivor instinct has just worked in the minute. So your survivor instinct has finally started to get so high, too much that is even was able to finally awaken your abilities of water bending. Now, kid, I will gonna teach you how to control your powers. Alright? Why exactly? Well, because of two things. One, you are kinda like me. You are having the same powers as me. And two, this is no quirk of your world, kid. This is much more something complicated. You will not gonna be able to understand what is it just from some experiment. So, are you ready to be my student? And I can teach you a lots of things, and I mean a lots of things. So you mean that I can be a hero? A hero? You mean like All Might and the others? As he just spun around and said, why would you want to be like them? To be someone strong like them? To live looking down on those people that needing help while they are just being treated unequal from the heroes, being smashed under the legs of the villains, especially the quirkless ones of them. They being treated unequally. They're they are powerless, so they are just not being shown anywhere. They are just being crushed like the insects that the heroes thinking they are. And you want to be a hero. Why is that? Um, I want to save people. If you really want to save people, start a move, start a revolution on this society, bring it back to its knees, and make a new society where everyone treated equally, even the heroes. There's a lots of bad heroes in this world, kid, believe me, I know myself, especially Korra. But anyways, people like me tried to do a revolution before, but I've been brought down by the society, or at least an enemy of mine that's right now dead. But, anyways, with your help and with my teaching to you, I'm gonna be able to teach you how to become such a great waterbender one day, and even become a new solution for this world that has been corrupted. A solution? What are you talking about? I'm really not understanding anything. You will gonna understand with the time, kid. But are you ready to be learn under my hands so I can teach you how to waterbend your powers and to control them into the full instinct and to be able to get into your full potential? You're quite talking too dark, but I'm kinda agreeing to that. I mean, I really don't know what to do else, but I'm still want to be a hero. You still want to be a hero, huh? Well, I kinda see that it will be a smart idea. You can come back tomorrow. Bring something more comfortable than your school uniform, alright? Wear a hoodie jacket or maybe a black t-shirt. Just cover yourself and don't let anyone follow you here, understand? As Izuku said, yes, Mr. Emu, I believe. Yes. Good, have a nice day, Izuku. As Izuku just get out of the under the little place, the hideout, and just walk back into his home as Emu, or let me remember his name, Amon, just thinking to himself, if he would be a hero, or at least someone that will be useful to get some information out of the place like UA, a place that's filled with heroes from head to toe. It will be such a nice information to have, to know about All Might and to bring him down. He's too powerful for this world and he need to be treated equally like the others. So, Izuku, one day you will gonna learn the truth. As after that, and the next day, Izuku just going back into the litter waterfall and meet again with Amon. As Izuku said, hello, Mr. Amon, I'm here. As he said, oh, Izuku, welcome back. Now we will gonna turn on something basic. First of all, you need to focus your mind into the water and to feel it go through your veins. The human body mostly made out of water, so the water is part of you, and you need to be a part of the water if you want to control it. Just like this. As Amon just raising his left hand and taking some water out of the pool and start move it around of himself. As he said, see, just as easy as that. Try yourself. As easy could start focusing, and after a couple of minutes of just focusing, he managed to get a little bubble of water, or a ball of water. As Amon said, great job. Now, try to change the shape of the water into whatever you imagine. try to change it into something like a spear. As Izuku tried to imagine a spear in his head, and this actually worked. As Amon said, great. Now try to move it around of yourself and throw it at that tree. As Izuku did this and immediately throw it at the tree, it wasn't that much of a damage because Izuku wasn't throwing his water on a high pressure. As Izuku said, I did it! Yes, Izuku, you did it. Great job. You are better than my little brother when he was a kid. Well, we will gonna continue doing this for a couple of months. Alright, as Izuku said, alright. And for the next 5 months, Amon and Izuku start getting a little bit closer. Izuku started calling him sensei, and he explained to him about Bakugo, as Amon told him that Bakugo is basically the society, the corrupted heroes, someone that is so strong that he just being treated like none like the others being treated unequally while he being treated higher than them. As Izuku quite after a couple of months of training with Amon, he's just being manipulated by him. All his ideas, which is Izuku has already had some of them in his mind, like being unequal with Bakugo just because he doesn't have a quirk, is kinda getting into his mind. As after that, Amon just ending Izuku training with the final throw of ice, as Izuku immediately just taken some water of the waterfall and immediately turn it into ice and throw it at the tree, cutting the tree into, just cutting the tree. As Amon said, great job, Izuku. You're getting stronger on this. Thank you, Sensei. So, tomorrow will be my entrance exam. Are you gonna come and watch? I will not be able to, because I'm quite scared that the heroes and the police will gonna know me. I'm really not that much of a criminal on them. A criminal. I'm kind of an old criminal, so no one actually know about me, but still, I can't come and watch you, but I'll be happy to hear the story from you. As Izuku said, alright, Sensei, and thank you once again. And one day I'm gonna bring on the peace and the harmony that you always wanted. And I'm gonna make sure that the heroes will gonna that all the people and everywhere were gonna be treated equally, just like you always dreamed. Yes, Izuku, this is not only my dream anymore, it's our dream. Both of us have the same power to change the world, and one day I'm gonna teach you on one of my secret techniques. So, have fun in your entrance exam, and don't forget to bring a lots of water with you. Yes, Sensei, see you around. As Izuku just waving to Amon and just leave the place, while Amon said, one day I'm gonna teach you on it, Izuku. With your such a great mind and your ability to think so fast, and how smart you are, I'm sure that you will gonna master this ability so much faster than I even do myself. And this I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what do you think about this part, and what do you think will gonna happen the next part. Well, I have nothing more to say than Severed was here.